Holy Catholic Church. Welcome, Peter. Now, today we're going to talk a little bit about your life. Tell us a little bit about yourself.
Well, there I was, minding my own business, going about my daily routines, fishing, trying to provide for my family, and along came Jesus. And for some reason, he called me to follow him. And my life has never been the same since.
Can you tell us a little bit more about some of the experiences that you had with Jesus?
Well, let's start off with the wedding that we attended one time. You know, the best wine is always said to be served first. And the wedding that we were at happened to be a friend of our Blessed Mother, and they ran out of wine. And she explained the situation to her son, and Jesus came along and turned water into wine. And not just wine, some of the best wine I've ever had.
Really?
Yes.
You know, we know that you were there, as you said, during the wedding at Cana. We know that you were there during the Last Supper. We also know that you did some pretty incredible things, like when you walked on water. Can you tell us a little bit about that?
Yes, it was a stormy day. We were out on the boat, and not even knowing or paying attention, or basically forgetting that we were out on the water, Jesus appeared and called me to him. And it wasn't just regular water. This was stormy water. Waves were choppy and stuff. But it was a test of faith. So I stepped over the edge of the boat, started walking, focusing on Jesus. And then I realized that I was walking on water. And when I realized that, I took my eyes off of Jesus. So I wasn't focused on him. And when I lost that focus, I began to sink. Sink like a rock, going straight down. But never forget, when you're going down, when you're in trouble, you're never further than arm's reach of Jesus.
That's amazing. And he saved you, right?
Yes, you are always within his grasp. No matter what troubles you're going through.
Nothing?
Nothing.
Nothing? What if I
Nothing.
killed somebody? What if I shanked a sucker?
Anything. All your sins will be forgiven with him.
That's cool. That's real cool, because I've done some pretty jacked up stuff in my life. Like, I could use God's forgiveness. That's great. Thanks for clarifying that. I feel a little bit better about that. Now, we also know that as strong as you were, and now that you were a pretty ballsy disciple. You were out there telling people what was up. You were straight up in people's face. You were defending the truth. And I know you needed Jesus, and you're saying that Jesus knows what you're going through. Jesus is always there. He's at arm's reach. But there came a time when Jesus needed you. Like, he was being crucified, and he looked at you straight in the eyes, and you ran from him, and you denied knowing him. So what's up with that?
Those were some troubling times. Times that I am not the most proud of. Times that I will never forget. And I must admit that me and the other apostles were very terrified for our lives. And to regret saying that we were there, cooped up in that room, scared, when he did need us the most. But when he did return and gave us the strength to go on, oh Nelly, let me tell you. And like I said earlier, my life has never been the same.
That's great. So with that strong spirit, what did you go out and do? What happened after that? I mean, Jesus was gone, and he sent his spirit to stay with us. What happened to you?
Well, myself and the rest of the apostles were sent out to go preach and teach about Jesus. And myself, I was also crucified. But in my heart, I felt unworthy. That I wasn't good enough to receive a death as my Maker did. I was glad and happy that I was going to go meet with Him and be with Him. But on the other hand, I requested that I be crucified upside down because I felt myself unworthy to receive the same kind of death that my Maker did.
Amazing. Well, there you have it, boys and girls. Thank you, St. Peter, for dying that way and showing us that as humans, as far away from God as we might be, as flawed, as much as we don't want to listen to Him, that Jesus is still at hand and He can change our lives and make us strong enough
to do whatever we need to do.
Yeah, to the point of death if necessary, just like you did. So thank you for your great sacrifice. Thank you very much. Please keep praying for us. That's all for now, kids. Thank you so much for joining us with the Memoirs with St. Peter. You guys have a good day.